Imagine surviving an atomic bomb. Now, imagine surviving two. This is not fiction. It's the true story of a man who endured both Hiroshima and Nagasaki. In the chaos of war, when hope seemed lost and destruction was everywhere, one man's experience would defy all odds. Today, we unravel the incredible journey of Tsutomu Yamaguchi, the only person officially recognized as surviving both atomic bombings. His story is a testament to human resilience and the unpredictable twists of fate that history sometimes delivers. In all of human history, only two atomic bombs have ever been used in warfare. The devastation they caused was beyond imagination. Tens of thousands of lives were lost in an instant, and entire cities were wiped off the map. The world watched in horror as the destructive power of nuclear weapons was unleashed for the first time. Yet, amidst this unimaginable tragedy, a single man's survival would become a symbol of hope and endurance. This is the backdrop to Tsutomu Yamaguchi's extraordinary journey. Let's go back to Japan during World War II. The nation was gripped by conflict, and daily life was overshadowed by fear and uncertainty. Black and white images show a country at war, with cities bustling yet anxious, and families trying to hold on to normalcy. In this tense atmosphere, Tsutomu Yamaguchi was just one of many ordinary people caught up in extraordinary events. Little did he know, his life was about to change forever. On August 6, 1945, Hiroshima was a peaceful city, its streets alive with daily routines. Tsutomu Yamaguchi was there on a business trip, preparing to return home. The city's calm was deceptive, as no one could have predicted the horror about to unfold. Life moved on as usual, with people unaware that history's deadliest weapon was about to change everything in a matter of seconds. Suddenly, a blinding flash lit up the sky. The United States had dropped the first atomic bomb ever used in warfare. The explosion was immediate and catastrophic, instantly destroying huge parts of Hiroshima. The city was engulfed in chaos, with fire, shockwaves, and devastation spreading in all directions. For those who survived the initial blast, the nightmare was just beginning. Tsutomu Yamaguchi was caught in the blast. He suffered severe burns, temporary blindness, and injuries from the explosion. The pain was unimaginable, and the city around him was unrecognizable. Yet, despite these life-threatening wounds, Yamaguchi managed to survive. His determination and will to live would soon be tested again in ways no one could foresee. Despite the devastation and his own injuries, Yamaguchi did not give up. He found the strength to move, to seek help, and to keep going. In a city where so many had perished, his survival was nothing short of miraculous. But his journey was far from over. The next chapter would take him back home, to Nagasaki. With burns and injuries, Yamaguchi began his journey home. He walked through the ruins of Hiroshima, surrounded by destruction and the suffering of other survivors. The city was unrecognizable, reduced to rubble and ash. Yet he pressed on, driven by the hope of returning to his family and the familiar streets of Nagasaki. After an exhausting and painful journey, Yamaguchi finally made it back to Nagasaki. His homecoming was bittersweet. He was alive, but deeply scarred by the horrors he had witnessed. Most people in Nagasaki had no idea what an atomic bomb truly was. The world had never seen anything like it before, and the city remained unaware of the danger still to come. Amazingly, just days after surviving Hiroshima, Yamaguchi returned to work. Despite his injuries, he felt a sense of duty and normalcy. He tried to explain to his coworkers the horror he had witnessed, but few could truly grasp the scale of destruction. Life in Nagasaki continued, with most people unaware that history was about to repeat itself. On August 9, 1945, as Yamaguchi was recounting his experience to colleagues, the unthinkable happened again. A dark, dramatic tension filled the air in Nagasaki. The city, still untouched by atomic devastation, was about to face its own tragedy. The world would soon witness the second and last use of atomic bombs in war. While Yamaguchi was in the office, another blinding flash filled the sky. The second atomic bomb had been dropped on Nagasaki. The explosion was just as devastating as Hiroshima, with fire and destruction spreading instantly. For Yamaguchi, it was a nightmare repeating itself. He was once again at the epicenter of history's deadliest weapon. Against all odds, Tsutomu Yamaguchi survived the second atomic bombing. Injured and traumatized, he managed to escape the destruction once more. His survival was almost beyond belief. One man, two atomic bombs, and still alive. Yamaguchi's story became a symbol of hope and the resilience of the human spirit. The aftermath in Nagasaki was catastrophic. The city was reduced to ruins, with thousands dead or injured. Survivors wandered through the devastation, searching for loved ones and trying to make sense of what had happened. Yamaguchi, though injured, helped others, and tried to rebuild his life in the face of overwhelming loss. The trauma of surviving 2 atomic bombings was immense. Yamaguchi suffered both physically and emotionally. The memories of destruction, loss, and pain haunted him for years. Yet, he found the strength to move forward, becoming a voice for peace and the dangers of nuclear weapons. In later years, Tsutomu Yamaguchi was officially recognized as the only person to survive both atomic bombings. His story spread around the world, inspiring many and serving as a powerful reminder of the horrors of nuclear war. Yamaguchi dedicated his life to telling his story and advocating for a world without nuclear weapons. Yamaguchi's experiences turned him into a passionate advocate for peace. He spoke at events, shared his story with younger generations, and urged leaders to avoid the mistakes of the past. His message was clear: the world must never again witness the horrors of nuclear war. Tsutomu Yamaguchi's life is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Despite unimaginable suffering, he found the strength to survive, rebuild, and inspire others. His journey reminds us that even in the darkest times, hope and courage can prevail. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki changed the world forever. They showed the devastating power of nuclear weapons and the urgent need for peace. The stories of survivors like Yamaguchi keep these lessons alive, reminding us of the cost of war and the value of every human life. As we remember the past, we honor those who suffered and those who survived. Tsutomu Yamaguchi's story is not just about survival, it's about the importance of remembering history and learning from it. Only by facing the truth can we hope to build a better future. The incredible journey of Tsutomu Yamaguchi stands as a message for future generations. His survival, courage, and advocacy remind us that peace is always worth fighting for. Let his story inspire us to choose compassion, understanding, and hope over conflict and destruction.